Yo, we live with the Hip Hop Advocate Show. Your man Figs.
De la music.
And the rock.
Word up. We represent 5 elements of hip hop, 5 boroughs. Tonight we're going to the 6th borough. I like to call it the 6th borough because it's right off the bridge. Jersey, dirty Jersey, you heard?
You heard?
Yo, tonight's guest, straight from Jersey, representing. But I mean, every time we bump into him, he's in Manhattan.
Word.
So I think he lives in Manhattan. On the
He love the city.
City.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a city boy.
He's a city slicker, you heard? Yo, we got none other than Gonz with us tonight. What's up, brother?
What's going on? What's going on? I appreciate y'all, man.
How was the ride from uptown up here?
From Jersey? I love New York, though. I do love New York. It's a whole different vibe. You know what I mean? But the ride from Jersey was smooth, man.
Smooth?
It was smooth, yeah.
No traffic.
Don't let it be Sunday, though, right?
Yeah, oh, man. I would have
Sunday.
took 3 hours to get here, bro.
Nigga, I was saying an hour and a half on the Holland Tunnel last Saturday. An hour and a half. Just sitting to get to the tunnel.
Wow.
It be like that, bro.
That shit's terrible.
Jersey, man. Jersey. Talk about Jersey because, you know, we got fam in Jersey, you know.
We always out there.
Hackensack, you know what I'm saying? But Jersey, as far as hip hop, right? I feel like people don't give it its just due, man. You know, and there's some
ill
MCs, you know, from Redman, Lords of the Underground, you know, and you know, Naughty by Nature,
Lauryn
Hill, you know what I'm saying? Queen Latifah, you know what I mean? So that shit is hard because. Not like I said, not getting your judge due.
Joe Biden.
He retired, man. We talking about activeness.
Joe be saying he from Queens though. He Jersey City, but he be like, yo, I'm from Queens. So
nah, he's ill too.
Yeah.
But he retired. Damn. We need him back, right? We need him back.
I like him as a podcast. To me, I like him as a podcaster better, bro.
Yeah.
That's me though.
Yeah. Nah, he's good. I mean, musically he was always good, but he wasn't great. Like rhyme wise, he could spit. But as far as like making music, I don't think he was all that.
He had the mood music shit there.
I like that.
Dope.
Yo, the people I know that are Joe Budden fans though, they hardcore fans.
I
wouldn't say he's not great, but you know, I wasn't listening to him like that. I ain't gonna lie. You know?
He got a cult following.
Yeah, respect
Slaughterhouse
to him.
too. His joints on Slaughterhouse.
Too.
Yeah,
he was one of the. He was like maybe number 3 for me.
Yeah,
but
at a Slaughterhouse, right?
Slaughterhouse.
Ortiz was the illest nigga to me.
Crooked Eye,
of course, nice too.
Crooked Eye was dope.
Crooked Eye was nice.
Let's get back to our man's Gonz though.
I mean,
Gonz, we met you at the Triad Theater when we went to when we were performing with Rachel La Loca.
Yeah, shout out
Mark
to Rachel.
Rain,
Yes.
Black Rose. The list goes on. I see that you always supporting that group, man. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
How you got involved in that scene?
So I ended up at that show through my man Joe Fucarino. He owns Jersey Media out there. And I think he did some work with Rachel La Loca, like because she does some production for some McDonald's ads or whatever.
Right.
So me and him was just talking about that, and I was like, man, I need to meet these people because they be representing for the Latino community and stuff, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really be in those kind of circles like that. And I was like, yo, I need to get around some Latinos.
You gotta tap into your culture.
So I just
Chini.
Say again? Yeah. And so I just ended up at that show that night. You know what I mean?
Chicharrones we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Nah. Not those chicharrones, bro.
So we met up and
matter of fact, when I seen my man on in the crowd when we were performing, I was like, damn, what is he saying? Like, he was pointing at me. I'm like, damn, we came over here on some peace shit. We got beef now? But he was pointing at the mic because my mic had died.
Oh, you got
So he was like, yo, your mic. And I'm like, yo, you want to fight? Like, damn, I'm on like some peace shit.
I ain't want no peace. I ain't want no smoke, bro.
Nah, the one thing I like about Gonz, like, is even like, you know, when we got outside and we started chilling, like, I felt the energy. You know, I felt the positivity with you, like, you know, and I'm all about that. Like, you know, I read people's energies and like that. I like to, you know, grasp that.
Professor Xavier,
you know, I get my, and it was nothing but love, man. Like, you know, we saw that from the first day we met.
Yeah. Nah, I saw y'all had y'all segment up there. Y'all was rapping, and you know, it's a connection because I see y'all Latinos and stuff, and I'm in New York, and you know, it's just something magical about New York. You feel me? So I was just looking at y'all, just kind of looking up to y'all, like, yo, that's dope that y'all doing that. Like, you feel me? You know,
Appreciate it.
and it was fire. Y'all was representing, and I was like, yo,
And the cool
I want to
thing,
know who these dudes are.
sorry to cut you off. The cool thing was that after the show, we were ciphering, we started rhyming with whoever was there, and magically you just came out of nowhere like, wow, you started spinning, and you had some bars, man.
Yeah,
and we was like, yo, who's this dude? Where he came from?
I appreciate
And
it.
we didn't even know you rhymed till
yeah,
that
yeah.
moment. You know, you
Word.
came out. That shit was dope.
Yeah, most people don't think I rhyme for it. You know what I mean?
How you
'Cause I
got
just
it?
Be chilling, like I be kind of laid back. You know what I mean?
So for the people, how you got into music?
Yo, well, first of all, I was always into music growing up. You know what I mean? Early on, before hip hop, I was a real big like Michael Jackson fan.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? And just a lot of other things like R&B. I was just like a fan of the art. Like when I used to listen to music as a kid, I used to feel like, how did these people come up with these lyrics that to me sounded perfect? To me sounded
not only
like
the lyrics, the melodies, right?
But whatever the music was, to me it felt like you were that artist was meant to do a song on that beat, because I couldn't imagine it being someone else or being other words, and that just kind of captivated me. It was like, how did they come up? I wanna be a songwriter. So even when I used to listen to like singers like Michael Jackson, in my mind, you know how you like kind of like try to, in your mind you try to be the artist, and so if it would be like a female or something, in my mind I would imagine myself being the person that wrote it, and like being involved somehow. Like I always found that like fascinating. Like,
And you was kind of ahead of your time, because at that point you didn't even have an idea that song might have had 10 writers. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It wasn't
yeah. I never
actually
thought of
Michael
that.
Jackson writing.
Mm-hmm.
He was performing the song, but there was
Yeah.
people writing music.
yeah.
So you had the right thought
Right.
of being a songwriter. Like, yo,
In my mind, I think I just took away their writing credit and made me the writer.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
in my mind, you feel
so
me?
you wasn't doing the moonwalk on your underwears and
I probably did. You know, I probably tried it. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
done it.
saying?
I done
And
it
I
a few
thought I could
times.
sing when I was like 8 years old, but I don't think I could.
I used to play
Today
video
I
games
can't.
in my underwears.
yeah. The Michael Jackson video game. He had a video game too, right?
He
Sega.
did actually.
Oh,
He
the
did.
Moonwalker.
Yeah, I think you had that for
the
Sega.
Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, the smooth
It was
Yeah.
called. I think it was called Moonwalker or something. like
Moonwalker. Yeah,
Yeah,
Moonwalker.
But he
Moonwalker.
was
I think
Smooth
you had
Criminal in
that
it.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
it
He was dressed up
nasty.
like that.
Yeah, he was dressed up like the smooth criminal.
Yeah.
I think he used to hit him with the.
That was
Yeah.
the special move.
That was-
He'll burn you to flames.
Word. Mike
That was
the
his
man, bro.
Hadouken. That was
Fact. Mike was the man, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Mike was the man.
That was my
the-
first tape.
So
Mi-
that
Michael
inspired
Jackson.
you right there? The mics,
Yeah,
the
well, just
games?
and on top of that, like my mom, you know, I'm Puerto Rican. I grew up with my mother, and growing up, you know how it is on Saturdays,
Cleaning music.
vacuuming and stuff.
Yeah.
So she will always have the classics like La India. I know the whole La
yeah.
India album.
Wow.
Like that's one of the ones I wrote. Like I wrote that album.
Yo, La India has an amazing voice,
and,
man.
and all the legends, you know, of the salsa music. 'Cause my mom dances salsa and everything, and like I used to like hear that music and just be captivated too.
Yeah.
Like, even if I ain't say it to her,
Mhm.
you know, just music was music, and it was just amazing to me, bro. Like it was just like, bro,
It was
Yeah.
something that you carried
yeah,
within you
yep,
without even saying it. Like,
Yo, like India was thick, man, thick as hell.
yo, bro.
She
I
had
had
a
a little
voice.
crush. I had a crush on her.
her voice was so beautiful that
Bro.
you picture her like Selena.
Yo, I used to listen to
Like, you know, like that beautiful, like just a beautiful, amazing
right.
person.
When I used to listen to La India, like her voice used to like kind of pierce through everything in my like. I used to listen to her like, yo, her voice is just it's like amazing, it's beautiful,
It's
like
ultrasonic.
Damn.
This is
yeah,
crazy.
you know, in my opinion.
In your opinion, and you wanted to pierce through her too, right? Shit.
So
Probably, I don't know.
how did that transpire to you, Ryan Rhymes?
Right. So I don't know. Just as I was growing up, I would just kind of like come up with stupid little melodies, and like it would just kind of just be like involuntary,
Mm-hmm.
like just walking. I would just kind of like say nonsense to myself, but in a rhythm. You know what I mean? And But I was shy. I was shy early on, so I ain't really telling. I remember, I think I was like 8 years old. My brother hates when I say this. I was like 8 years old or something like that, and I wrote a rhyme. And I told my brother, like, yo, look, I wrote a rhyme. And I spit it to him, and my brother was like, bro, what are you doing?
Is he older? Is he older or
He
younger?
was like, yo, you corny as hell. Like, why are you trying to rap?
Is your brother older or younger?
Yeah, he older than me.
He older?
Yeah, he
Yo,
older.
he's
Get
calling
that
them
shit.
out.
The
He's
brothers
calling them out
always
right
hate- The
now.
older
Yeah.
brothers always hate on the little brother.
Yeah.
Yo,
I lived through
Yo,
that.
that ain't right. You heard? That ain't right.
I'm sorry, G, man, but it's kind of a moment I always remember. It didn't make me hate him or nothing.
Motivation.
But the reason why I remember it is because, like, moving on to the future,
It fueled you.
his sentiment changed. Like, he was more like, yo, don't give up. Like, you fired.
He was more receptive to it and influence, like push you.
Exactly. And so at a certain point, man, I linked up. There was like a lot of people rapping in my neighborhood, and so I linked up with a certain dude. His name is L, and we knew each other for a while. And then eventually I told him I rap. He was a rapper. He used to like battle people in the lunchroom and all this crazy stuff. So I would start rapping to him only. You know, when I was like young, probably like freshman year or something, I worked at this retail store, and he used to come visit me. I would meet him in the basement in the shoe department, and it's like a drug transaction. He's like, you got bars? It's like, yeah. So I used to spit to him, and he used to be like, nah, you fired. He's the one that made me feel like I could do it.
The confidence.
Wow.
He gave you the confidence.
You got
Gave me
these
the
stuff?
confidence. Yeah, exactly. And I would just spit to him, and he gave me confidence. Like you said, he would be like, yo, that's hot.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this dude, man, he would walk around on bulk day and pick up all this like people's garbage, but it'll be like wood and stuff, and he end up building a booth in his basement.
Oh, shit.
And that's one of the first times I recorded. I recorded before that on the tape cassette.
Oh, yeah.
You remember you could
Classic.
just put one in and then put record on the
Yup,
other one,
yup.
and you had to do the whole song with the hook all straight through.
Yep.
That was the first time I recorded,
This
and then
nigga used to do that
the
shit.
first
I still
booth
got
was with Old
tapes.
Boy.
I still got tapes, man.
You still got tapes?
I still got
I
tape.
don't.
He
Yo.
still does it.
Nah. To practice.
That's
to
how
practice.
you. That's how you record, bro.
Yeah, to
Oh,
practice.
my
And I
God.
send it in, and they master it.
And you send it to him,
Yeah.
bro.
Real
That's a lot of work,
masters
bro.
and He still has the 16-inch reels over there across the street.
Bro, it's time to upgrade, bro.
Yeah. You got-
So yo, he built his own booth out of garbage from the neighborhood.
Out of
Yeah,
thin air.
yeah,
That's
like
fucking
people's
hell.
bulk trash or whatever.
That's innovation right
Yeah,
there,
right?
baby.
Yeah,
From
and
nothing to something.
that was the first booth I ever stepped.
Before bed bugs was around.
At what age were you already at this time?
At that time, I was like in high school, probably like freshman year. So
Mm.
Oh,
I don't know
14.
how old are you? 14, yeah,
Yeah.
14, something like
I was
that.
like 16. I got.
Well, that's like me and Chris, me and De La started De La Music. We started before he even knew I rapped. Like me and him would like we practiced amongst each other
Yeah.
until finally we felt comfortable enough where I was like, "Yo, come over."
he did in
Because this
secret.
nigga
He
was
did
always
in
rhyming.
secret.
He was always rhyming. He's older. He's older than me by 2 years, 3 years. So I was like, "Yo," until finally we
8
felt
years.
confident
Okay,
enough.
10.
Like, "Yo,
Might as well.
this dude, yo, we be in family functions.
Mm.
He be freestyling, setting the scene, and I was always impressed. I was always wild
Yeah.
by it because he'll have everybody rolling, cracking up. Cause you just be rhyming about what's right there,
Yeah.
joking on niggas, like cracking on niggas. Like that should be hilarious.
Right.
And I used to be
Word.
so, but even though I was cracking up, deep down inside, I was wild. Like
Yeah,
that shit's amazing because he's rhyming with it, going with it.
I would have gotten canceled. It was now.
Yeah, but a lot of the shit he was saying, would've got canceled. He was definitely got canceled.
and we came up with some dope MCs in the game too,
Mhm.
to look up to and to be
yeah.
amazed by and to hear the wordplay and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I always wanted to be able to say one day I wrote a rhyme that someone else found
Yeah.
amazing, and I accomplished
Wow.
that throughout the years. Like I had people say, "Yo, I just got goosebumps," like, or like just telling me like, "Yo, that's really really good." You know what I'm saying? Like, I was chasing that feeling. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's the feeling.
Yeah,
You said that shit beautiful. You chase that feeling
yeah,
where you hit that nerve on somebody where they're fucking impressed,
right.
like wow
Exactly.
by what you did.
It's kind of lost nowadays.
Yeah, it is. Definitely.
I agree, yeah.
Because a lot of people don't take the risk of being that creative, and just, a lot of people hold back because they don't want to. They feel like they're not gonna get that wow effect at that moment.
Yeah.
I don't know if we lost it. I mean, for me, yeah, because there's really no albums that come out now, and I give people's album a chance, but it's not like back in the day where you would live with the album. But sometimes I feel like it could be just age in a sense, where it's like that music is just not really what we into. So who's to say those kids are not getting goosebumps by what, like somebody like Young Boy, whatever, how you say his name?
NBA Youngboy.
NBA Youngboy. People love that dude.
Yeah.
So it's got to be kids out there that's like amazed by the dude.
I don't see why.
We don't see because
that's
we
what he
don't
was
mess
saying.
with that. Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
We can't
That's the
relate.
thing. Like, we don't see what the kids see. It's true. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Nah, I met younger artists, and they be like, "Yo, Chief Keef or Kodak Black, yo, he's a beast. He's a goat." And I'm like, "What?"
But you listen to it,
But
right?
then you listen to it, and you're like, and then you understand why they would think that. But it's a different time.
It's a
different vibe. It's a different scenario.
But a lot of these
a different setting. It's a whole different setting. Like,
so the ambiance is so different.
But it's crazy. These people are impressed by shit that's off beat.
it's just the time.
Blueface. Remember Blueface?
We
It's
like the
off
metaphors.
It may
It's
be
off
offbeat
beat.
to us.
Blueface
It's off beat
said
in
Blueface,
general.
right?
Yeah.
Blueface to me remind me of Silk the Shocker.
Wow,
It's like
he was
Silk the Shocker.
voted the worst rapper ever.
Word?
Who
Silk the Shocker.
Oh, so the Shocker was, yeah.
Yo, you remember when he was out?
I used to say that shit back then.
this
Like, that
dude,
nigga was
he's
mad
not on
offbeat.
beat.
He was
Right?
offbeat. He was offbeat.
To me, that's what Blueface sound like. But yo, I respect these. Even if I say that, bro, I respect all these artists, bro, because they did what they made their music. They did what they had to do. They make money. You feel me? Like, I respect
their families.
that. I
They-
don't hate them for
that.
it,
I
bro.
don't knock. I don't knock
Yeah.
nobody for that. Like that, I don't knock. Get your money. Get it
Right.
how you could get it. But
Exactly.
don't think that you ill. When you
He trying
don't
to battle and shit.
yeah, don't think that you ill unless you actually like showcase. And I'm talking about, you don't need to have cameras. Do that shit, in a room with artists. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people hold back.
How many times you'll meet a young up and coming artist? Like, I want to do this. I want to be a rapper. And you be like, yo, spit something, and they'll be like, nah, I don't rap. I don't rap for free, or
It's just a different mentality, man. Like, if you was to say, oh, you to one of those dudes, what you just said, like, don't think you ill, they'll probably be like, I don't need to be ill.
I don't care.
I'm making a hit song. I got money.
That's
Who
what's
said
fucked
that?
up with the world.
And we ill, but we ain't got no deals. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so
21
to
Savage
me, it is
said
what it
that.
is.
Yeah.
It's like that. That's a New York thing. Like, Atlanta don't give a fuck about being ill, being nice. And they don't care about that. They don't even care about who kills who on a track. They're like, yo, we just want to make music.
Just
And-
make something that's gonna hit. That's gonna
Yeah,
sound
and that's
good.
why he's
Yeah.
like, yo, that's why Atlanta, they got the game right now. That's why they lucrative with it.
Yeah.
And they getting money, bro.
Yeah, they so lucrative with it. And now, up here, everybody's just like, yo, nah, I don't want to do a track with them, or everybody, but over there, everybody's just doing track with everybody.
Yeah.
And you guys been mentioning a lot of names, a lot of artists,
Oh,
ill artists, whack artists, niggas, like he said, niggas that ain't ill.
I bet you'll mention Silk the Shocker, you think?
Oh shit, I don't think so, man. But yo, fellas,
Yeah.
I feel like he's been inspired, influenced by ill artists,
I'm curious to know.
bar spitters. And right now we're gonna ask you the same question we always ask when somebody's in this building. Fellas, I think it's time.
It's time.
Time for the top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Greatest of all time. Check it out, y'all. Giving y'all the best.
As we go a little something like this.
This episode of the Hip Hop Advocate Show is brought to you by Cash App. Cash App has the tools that make savings easier. Start building towards your saving goals $1 at a time. Need some ideas for things you can be saving for? How about upgrading your recording equipment? A trip to Punta Cana? Oh yeah. Copping some fresh new kicks? Adding a new bag to your collection? Hitting up a sporting event? Investing in art? Or taking the whole group chat out for dinner? reaching your goals, whatever they may be, is faster with Cash App's roundups and offers. Think about it. You're paying yourself even while you're paying someone else. And while your money in Cash App is building, you could be literally doing anything other than thinking about it. It's like financial self-care. That's money, that's Cash App. Download Cash App from the App Store or Google Playlist ASAP to start saving today.
My top 5 is Tupac, because Tupac is the reason why I started rapping, because I wanted to rap, and then when I heard like Brenda's Got a Baby, it shifted my mind state to tell me, yo, you could rap, like you could talk about other stuff.
You can make it. You can subject it.
Exactly. I don't gotta be like super street, super like gangster or nothing. I could have things to talk about.
Was that strictly for my niggas?
Yeah, that should be on that album.
Yeah, that was a classic.
Right. So if you know, when I heard Tupac, I was just like, oh snap, like
I hear that in a lot of your music. I was hearing that too. Like,
yeah.
I can hear like whatever the song was like titled, like you were
Right.
really like rapping about like what the title of the song was. Yeah, like
That's the school I came from.
yeah.
You feel me? Like I like to mix in the bars, the metaphors and stuff, but still have content within it. I don't like to just bar you up the whole time, unless that's what the song is called for. Yeah. But I like to kind of like tell stories. So it's Tupac. Let me see, man. Boop. Jay-Z. Jay-Z is just the man, bro. Like Jay-Z always amazes me. You know, like the things he says sometimes, I'm like, man, this guy's great, bro.
He talks nothing but game.
And he got so many haters too. People don't like putting Jay in their list. I'm like, yo, you wildin'. Jay is the man, bro.
He got so much game, and he's just spilling it over now. Now that's what he does.
Yeah.
That's why he only drops 3-4 verses a year. Not even an album. Now he just does that. And everyone, if you listen to him, he's kicking some knowledge, like, you know, as far as the business.
Yeah.
You know, he's telling niggas like how to move.
When he drop a verse, it's like dropping sneakers. It's like dropping Jordans.
Yeah.
Like you
Everybody running to hear that shit.
Exactly. I got Big Pun. I gotta have Big Pun.
Oh shit.
Capital
Yeah.
punishment.
The Bible, baby.
Pun
Pun
Pun is another one that when he came out was like, yeah, we could rap too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we could do this. Like we fire. Big Pun is amazing, bro.
Yeah. And it wasn't like no joke shit. It was real. Like, yo,
Yeah.
this some heavy duty shit right here, motherfucker.
Exactly. How many people is that? Tupac?
3.
That's 3.
There's 3 right there.
And talking about Big Pun, he got a song with his fucking son.
I got a
You got
song.
a track with
Fucking great.
with Chris Rivers.
Chris
Got a
Rivers.
video and all that.
Yo,
Yeah.
there's a corny nigga out there. He Chris Rios, I think. He's trying to come out with that name, like the Chris Rivers.
Yeah.
He's trying to come up with Chris Rivers' real name. Chris
Some
Rios.
other rapper?
Yeah. I
He
saw that the
wildin'.
other day. I'm like, what? That's crazy. Why would you do
Yeah.
that?
That's suicide. That's suicide.
Yeah. Shout out to him though. More power to him.
Yeah. I don't even know the guy. Shout out to him.
That's clickbait.
Yeah.
So we got Tupac, Jay-Z, Big Pun. I gotta put Nas in there.
Woo.
You know, I still go back to Nas, Illmatic sometimes to get
Illmatic.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's one of the albums.
That's an incredible
Yeah,
album.
I go there to get inspiration because his wordplay, how smooth he is when he rap, and how calculated his bars was.
Yeah.
It's just like
A masterpiece.
it's like it's like a bottle of Ace and shit. Like it's like prestige to me, you know, the way he was going.
I heard some shit. Somebody did a side by side. I mean, even though anybody could do it, but they put a track from Illmatic and something from King Disease 3.
Yeah.
And you hear like
And them albums fire, them King's
the,
Disease
the,
joints.
the his style of writing, like it never
Doing
veered off. Like it's still
It did veer
intact.
off though. In between that,
No,
he came back to
it's
it.
not the
Yeah.
see. That's why I always say like people get turned, and that's why y'all think that I'm going. Y'all think I'm talking shit. I'm talking about beats. That's
I'm
why
agreeing
beats
with
are
you.
always important.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Nas never fell off lyrically. It's just his beats sometimes.
Yeah, beats that
wasn't there.
people wasn't really feeling like that.
It-
I agree with you. I
The
agree.
beat
Right,
drives the fucking song. The lyrics, don't get me wrong, the lyrics is the power behind the song.
Well, some producers may they may argue with that. They may say you know, once you have a hook, a verse, you can make another beat to that verse. That's what a lot of producers say.
You can make another beat.
Like
to
make a
that
beat
verse.
around the
No.
verse.
You can.
Never.
Well, that's what Kanye did.
Never.
For that.
And that's why that shit came out like fucking
Nah,
trash.
I don't think Kanye did
that. Magic. What was it? What was
Kanye
that one
did that.
called?
I forget,
That was
but
the Magic. Was that
it wasn't
Magic?
well received. Yeah, probably, I think
forgot.
so.
It's
yeah.
not Magic.
It's not Magic.
That
You know who
was
did
that
that?
wasn't Magic.
That was with Hit Boy, right? Magic?
Nah, yeah, Magic was.
Hit Boy.
Was it Hit Boy? No,
Yo,
but
but
Magic
you know-
was dope too.
You know, I'm gonna fuck you up now, right now. 'Cause
Uh.
they did that with the Infamous album. The Infamous, there was a couple of tracks that didn't make it, but they
took
took the verses from
and
those and then they put it
put
in
it on different
in
beats.
Different beats. Yeah. So
Really?
yeah.
I gotta hear
You
him.
got to hear, and a lot of P's verses.
Yeah, I need to know the last and final.
the last one? What's the
in your
last
top
one?
5.
Yo, the last and final one knocked off who used to be in my top 5.
Wow.
I'll tell you who used to be on my top 5, and it was Eminem.
Oh,
Because I remember
He's still in
I
my
remember
top
the
5.
day I listened to Eminem's
Slim Shady.
Slim Shady LP, because I had got it. There used to be a place called Scratch Records in Irvington Center, Irvington, New Jersey, where I grew up at. And I saw this Hi My Name Is video, and I recognized them from I Just Don't Give a Fuck. And when I first saw that, I ain't really white dude or whatever. I wasn't really fucking with him. I listened to the album. When my brother ain't want to listen to it, I listened to it, and I was blown away.
It was
bro.
crazy.
M was the man for years.
The Slim Shady EP.
Yeah.
Slim
The
Shady, LP,
The
and then
LP. The LP.
like the next few joints that you know.
Hold up. Here's a good question. If y'all know the answer, what does EP stand for, and what does LP stand
Extended
for?
play and long play.
All right, I didn't know that.
Bam.
Boom, educational.
I'm gonna just say I know it since he already answered. You know what I mean? Yeah, he right. Yeah, I
didn't know.
I just know
I
if you got
didn't know
a
what
little
the fuck
bit of
EP
tracks,
or LP
it's an EP.
standing for.
If you got a few tracks of the EP,
I just knew
that's how
EP
I
was
looked
a
at
short version of an album of a
it.
full
Yeah,
album.
right, exactly. We was right.
Yeah.
He's a nerd. I don't know.
Hip hop nerd.
I'm a hip hop nerd, baby.
Anyway,
He
today's
snort hip hop
to
for
me,
breakfast.
It's disappointing. And I still love M, and M is still a legend, but he disappoints me every time he comes out. I'm not saying he can't rap. I just ain't feeling it. I feel like if he was to drop a rap album and stop making these pop songs with these pop people,
trying to stick to the
doing Venom and all this. Come on.
Yeah, he's trying to do he's hit that type of Eminem music that he's been on for the last 10 years is more like
Yeah.
him trying to just
Show
fulfill the marketing
Yeah.
strategy
So-
of
so
how they
I
try
just
to
wanna-
push his name.
I want to put on the record just in case M sees this.
He will.
M is a legend.
Word.
And M is still rap circles around people. I just be disappointed, like as if I'm like his little brother, son. When he puts out stuff, I'm like, M, I know you could murder some shit, you know, without being like he. I just
do
don't
some
like that.
freestyle.
He
murders
raps
and
fast.
shit.
I don't
Oh, the
like fast
the
rapping.
fast
I don't like
shit.
fast rapping.
I
But
like
but you
that
gotta
shit.
listen to what he's
I like
saying.
it.
Though.
I do like. I like.
Yo, man, he
I
be
like
saying
it.
some crazy shit.
To me,
his
when-
bars are crazy.
especially when you rapping fast, when you trying to give me the most technical like metaphors and stuff. To me, you be putting in like little fillers and shit. I could just hear
Syllables, right,
mad
to keep it
fillers. Yeah, like I don't like fillers, but I love M. Don't blackball me.
A
if
lot
you
of
don't see
dudes
this.
do that though. A lot of
Busta Rhymes does that sometimes.
A lot
I
of
gotta
a lot of dudes do
Yeah.
that filler stuff. They'll throw in words that'll just rhyme with the word
Yeah.
to make it sound ill.
Uh-huh.
But M, if you really listen when he's going off like that with the fast shit,
He
he's
be
saying
saying
some.
some
He's
crazy.
really
But y'all want
he's saying shit.
y'all want the have you been afraid of a blade but a razor with AIDS and AIDS? That's what y'all want.
I'm zoning off of one joint,
Nigga,
hop in the
that's
limo,
the shit.
shop
That's
in
the
window.
Eminem.
Yo,
that old though M shit.
That's the M
Gave me
that.
chills.
Yo,
but I keep M at 6. I love M still.
Sounds like you hate him, bro.
Number 5, nah. I love M. Number 5 is the greatest rapper alive right now, dog. Lil Wayne. Greatest
boy.
rapper alive.
I ain't mad
dog.
at you, kid. I ain't mad
I
at
think-
you.
I
You
think-
hear this dude to this day? I be like, this dude is not human, bro.
He zones out. His
His wordplay and metaphors. I be like, yo, what are you on, bro?
Damn, you see?
Like,
He's
give
on
me some
lean.
of
He's
that
on
shit.
lean.
This is what happens when you're late.
Yeah,
you
whatever
heard?
it is, bro.
You heard me and you were late. And these dudes had a conversation. He was like, "You're gonna say these names for the top 5.
Damn.
This is who I
Y'all
love."
guessed it. Y'all guessed it.
Lil
He
Wayne.
did. He told you to say.
Yo,
that
you
that's
guessed
what he
Wayne?
loves. This is, you
Not
named
at all.
their.
We didn't even talk about Lil Wayne at all.
Yeah,
we
Wayne.
never brought up. We never mentioned it. We never had a
Yeah.
conversation about Lil Wayne.
You like Wayne?
but I ain't
after-
mad at you because I'm a Wayne fan. I
Wayne,
love
the best
Wayne.
rapper alive, bro. What's up?
I was gonna say you like Wayne from the jump or after he switched up his style.
Well, after when he was out back in the day, I wasn't feeling him like that. They was coming out with like kind of dope songs, but back in the day we wasn't feeling them like that. You feel
Like
me?
the Hey
the
DJ,
country dudes and
Hey
stuff.
DJ,
Yeah.
kind of like after that.
It was dope, but I wasn't thinking this guy's the best rapper alive. And everything he did after that till now, even and it just amazed me that today. Y'all heard that song Can't Stop with the DMX sample?
Yeah.
It's just so effortless to me, bro. And that's somebody I listen to also when I'm trying to get inspired to write something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
When I
you
wanna
know
be
what?
clever. You know
I
what
think
mean?
Lil Wayne, like he gets into a certain mode where he just locks himself. He locks in and he blocks everything out and he just zones the fuck out, and he just paints pictures
Yeah.
with the shit that he's saying. That if you really like listen to it, is amazing.
He got all the words in the world in his mind, bro.
He got a vast
I think
vocabulary.
Yeah.
and there's a bar that's trying to come to my head, but I can't think of it because I was listening to some shit. The track Brand New, an old track that he got from like 07, 08,
Yeah.
where that nigga goes off.
Yeah. I believe it, bro. I go back to him all the time.
But that right there, yeah, is Gonz's top 5.
I know I took a while, but
Ah man, that's what we do. This nigga always trying to rush through shit. I mean, I'd rather dwell on each one. We want to dwell on each
Not here all
single
night.
one.
We're not here all night.
he's the
fellas.
conductor. He's the conductor. He be
No,
putting
He
shit
does.
where it
He
gotta
does.
be.
He does what he's
Yeah.
supposed to do.
Yeah,
He
Sometimes
knows.
I'll be
That's why.
I'll be mad confused. I'm talking to him and he'll just jump into I'm like, oh shit, we on this right now.
Yeah, I can tell by
You know Chacal?
I can tell by looking at you, bro.
We need it. We need it. Because if not, we'll be
I can
we'll be
tell by
fucking
looking
going
at
on
you
for hours, nigga.
that you're thinking about the structure.
Yeah.
structure
Who's
of the
next and what's
episode.
next?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
he edits the shit, so he
Yeah,
already knows.
yeah.
Somebody got to do it. Hey,
Somebody gotta poker face.
somebody got to direct this.
Talking about moving forward. So right now we're gonna jump into another segment, and basically we've been spying on you. We've been seeing what you've been doing, moving on social media, your YouTube, your Mi Gente, your Black Planet, all of that, bro. And we got 5 pictures here.
Oh shit.
You're doing crazy stuff.
Compromising positions, bro.
Fix all it.
Yo, we
Fix
catch
This is a real podcast, fellas.
Fix all it.
Yo,
Real quick, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I see y'all doing big things, man. Y'all ain't had to have
Thank
me
you,
here.
brother.
Good looks,
You feel
bro.
me?
Yo, we caught you eating chicharrones, you heard?
Ooh.
Yo, you. I think you want something now,
Yeah, you
bro.
throw lime.
Yeah,
you throw
yeah.
lime on your
Yo,
swine.
he can't forget
You
it.
throw lime
We
on your
appreciate
swine.
that compliment, brother.
Yeah,
and right
thanks,
now,
man.
this one is called Searching for Guns.
What you pulling up, man? What's going on here? TMZ and shit.
Talk about it, bro. Talk about that.
Rod
One
Digger.
of the
You're with a
illest-
legend, yo.
One of
You're
the
the
illest
legend.
females.
Yo, so I did this tour with this company called Tour for Life. Shout out Tour for Life, Kenny and everybody. And so we went around like 5 different places with Rod Digger. You know, what that right there was Clifton, New Jersey. Outsiders was there too, you know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to Young Z, he's cool as hell, man.
How is she?
Yeah, y'all met Young Z?
Nah.
Where I gotta connect y'all, yo.
Yeah, definitely.
She's cool, man. You feel me? Like everybody was looking at her like, yo, we ain't know if she's cool or not.
Rod Digger reminds me of my cousin Jenny.
Word, right? Like Jenny would be.
Yo,
Only then Jenny don't rap.
I went up like, yo,
Right.
could I take a picture with you? She was like, yeah, cool. Like she's
just
mad down to earth. Yeah,
Like, she's
mad
always,
down to
like
earth.
Rod Digger look like she's down for whatever.
Yeah, she's mad cool. I did her birthday party too. She had a birthday party downtown Newark, and me, my people, So Soon and Tony Dimes, we performed at her birthday party downtown Newark. Yeah, she was mad cool.
All right, so the next one up here
Digger.
is fucking fire, bro.
What?
This one is fucking fire. You can't even tell it was you.
Word. Who is? I thought that was Tony Baker.
Talk about it, baby.
Yo, shout
Doing
out.
your acting, man.
Yo, listen.
Wow.
So
Looking
shout
sharp.
out to Jersey Media.
Uh,
My man Joe Fucarino, he has a web series out called Therapy Without a Degree. And so what it is, it was like 3 episodes. Every episode was about a different topic. And so in this episode, it was about this guy who was trying to find love with a female, but he was like, he got a lot of girls though. You know what I mean? But
A
it just,
Spanish dude, right?
yeah,
With both two chicks?
Nah, he's like Indian or something.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he probably looks Spanish.
the character.
I hope he
that-
Indian,
that's-
'cause I don't
that's
wanna
the
offend
acting you
nobody.
doing right there.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
he's a
played
bartender.
the bartender, which was like the guy he used to like talk to about everything.
Mm.
So I was the bar. My name was Max.
Max?
Yeah.
My man took his keys, yo.
I thought that was the
Yeah.
cop from Breaking
You
Bad.
went and looked at it? Yeah. Y'all be
Nigga,
doing your
from here,
homework.
it
bro.
looked like Tony Baker, the
Who's
comedian.
Tony Baker?
He's a comedian. He's a stand-up comedian.
Oh.
He's funny as fuck.
I remember that wasn't shot in one day, and I came back for the next shot with a beard. He's like, bro, go back to my house and shave. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even think about it, bro. He's like, yo, you gotta shave that.
you gotta
shit
clean
off.
it up.
Yeah.
You gotta look the same as yesterday.
Yeah.
But I peeped it though. He was intoxicated, and you were being a very good bartender. You were like, yo, give me your
Give
keys,
me the keys,
my man.
yeah.
And for some reason, he was snooping in the female bathroom. He was up in there, and you were like, yo, what the fuck?
Nah,
you doing
it was just like a gender neutral bathroom. I think it was just it's like a bar, so it was just there was a girl in there, right? I think she was shooting up drugs or something like
What?
that. Yeah.
What, in the movie or in
In-
real
in-
life?
Yeah, nah, in the show.
Oh, shit.
Watch it, you'll love it.
Yo, and the Indian dude left with 2 shorties, man. He had a menage.
Yeah.
Find out that was Chetty on the low and shit.
All right, let's get funny with it right
Oh,
here.
shit.
Talk about this dude.
Yo, Godfrey the
Godfrey.
comedian.
Ah.
So I was in New York, obviously in Manhattan, and it was around. I don't know what the area is called. I ain't from New York, but all the comedy clubs are there. And dude was just walking out there.
Probably like LES.
Lower
Yeah,
East
I don't know
Side.
when-
So, bro.
Like around Fat Cat and all that, whatever. I don't know the
I
place.
don't know what that is.
But New York is
Oh,
to
that's
me.
the village.
To me, New York is New York. I ain't know it was the village. New York is New York, though. To me,
Fat Cat is in the basement, right? You got to walk down.
I don't think it was at Fat Cat. It was around that area. though.
Around there.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But anyway, I saw him. I was like, "Yo, Godfrey," and he turned around, and he was
He's like,
receptive.
oh shit, somebody
So I
know
was
me?
like, "Yo, take a picture of me and everything."
Nah, Godfrey's a funny motherfucker.
Nah, he was
Hilarious.
mad cool,
He
bro.
said a
Funny
joke?
dude.
Nah, he ain't say no joke. He just smiling and took the picture with me.
That's it.
Yeah.
I was like,
joke.
"Yo, I need to do some music for your podcast." He was like, "Yeah, send it to me." But you know, people be like, "Yeah, whatever."
Yeah, nah, Godfrey is.
I love Godfrey,
He's
though.
dope. He's dope. He's a funny ass comedian.
All right, this next one here is I thought it was when I saw this picture, you know, we all could relate, you know, at one point or another. Talk about it, bro.
That's me and my mother. I had a show, and shout out to Mike Hoffa. He in the background is my man, Mike Hoffa. So I had a show in Connecticut, right? And I got this song called Poppy Store with my man Steam.
Yeah, actually, I heard that one.
Yeah. And
She got an ill beat.
so I was like, my mom, remember I told y'all my mom, she dances salsa. Like she loves to dance salsa. So I convinced her, I said, "Ma, you gotta come to this show, and when I do this song called Poppy Store, you gotta dance to it, because it's a salsa beat. It's like a sample."
Mm-hmm.
So she had a great time. She got on stage. She did her little dance for me, you know, like dancing salsa or whatever. And it was just a great moment, man, because I like to capitalize on moments like that, because you never know when somebody's not going to be here anymore.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? So she loved it, man. She loved it.
That song
great.
is
Homework.
dope too. The Poppy
Poppy
song.
Store, yeah.
I like the beat. The video's dope. You got
Yeah,
the
it's-
chicks. You got the chicks dancing on there.
That was me, my man Steam, and Diverse. I want to forget, you know, to shout him out.
Seeing you with your mom up on stage was dope, bro. I really felt it, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Last and final one, man. This was fucking ill, because what y'all did was fucking amazing.
Yeah, me and Chris Rivers, man.
Yeah, talk about it, bro.
Yeah, that was dope, man. I had reached out to him. I think this was like 2015, 2014. You know, I asked him if he'll do a feature. He said, yeah.
Mm.
I actually recorded at my man. Shout out to Tragedy. He's my engineer. I recorded, I think, the first verse and the hook in Newark at the studio. And then I hit him up. I was like, yo, can I come to your session? He said, yeah. So I ended up going to wherever he recorded in the Bronx. They had this big pun mural there and shit. You know, I don't know if that's...
I know you're talking about.
I ain't even gonna know, bro. I just, to me, New York is New York. But I stood in for his session, which was dope. Chill with him for a while.
Jersey is just Jersey.
Word.
Yo, for real.
You know you're in Jersey when you cross that bridge and you smell that water.
You smell like garbage and shit.
Wow.
There's mad landfills. Yo, so
we be petty, right?
yeah, I know. It's all
petty with each
it's all good. So he agreed to do the video. I pulled up with like 20 dudes and shit. He pulled up by himself. He didn't even know I was gonna bring so many people. He was surprised, and you know, he preferred to do it in the Bronx, so we just shot it in the Bronx.
Dope.
Yeah,
For
my
sure.
man True Words was in the video. My cousin and a bunch of Choice, a bunch of people was there. Yeah.
A lot of bars on that in that song, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was supposed to do a 16, and he went over. So when we had the 16 at my studio, my engineer's like, yo, he went over. I don't know, it was like he went over like 6 bars or something. So I was like, all right, let him
at the end.
put it at the end, and then that's when I wrote that last verse
That was ill,
because I was
bro.
trying to kill him on the song. You know, because in my
He
mind,
went
like,
off, though.
I was
He-
like, yo, maybe I ain't gonna lie, like at the times, like maybe he'd think I'm fire and do some more stuff with me, but it was, it was just business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire, man. And that right there, yo. Searching for guns. That song, that video, it was tough, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate
I enjoyed it, yo.
That's dope. That's crazy you said that because I heard the track and I didn't realize that because I saw that you came in and then spit a couple extra bars at the end because you started it and then he came in.
Yeah.
I never caught that part.
Right. We decided to just use the extra bars, and I was like, let me come back in.
Why not?
And then in the last bars was like it was like a Jersey concept. I named like a bunch of Jersey artists in that last.
Yeah, the
in
Red
last
Man,
few
Muddy
bars.
Waters,
Yeah.
Latifah, bada boom. We're gonna get there.
Outside is all
'Cause I
that.
got that in the pocket.
Yo, Rob, I see Figs going through his phone looking for stuff, but I feel like we got too many questions. We're gonna have to leave it for part 2.
Ooh, part 2.
Right?
Or those.
They got questions. We got answers. you know?
Hey, there we go. Yo, we'll see y'all next
Answers you
week.
need.
We'll see y'all
sir.
next week. You heard? We got guns in the building.
Hip hop advocates.